Paulette Perry shows off her perfect figure in a new photo. And Margaret, age 79. Being beautiful means being happy. And Margaret Olsen is a Swedish-American singer and actor who goes by the name Anne Margaret in the business. For the past 79 years, she's had a great life in many ways. First, her job is a huge success. People still remember her from movies like Bye Bye Birdie, Viva Las Vegas, Grumpy Old Men, and more. Second, Anne Margaret is a witch who looks just as good now as she did decades ago. She works out 3 times a week, even though she's 79 years old, and thinks that being happy is what makes her beautiful. Lastly, she was married to Roger Smith, who was her soulmate, until he died in 2017. Jamie Gertz, age 54. In the end, money can buy happiness. Jamie Gertz is the person who personifies the phrase, aging with dignity. Gertz is well known as an actor, but she's also an investor in sports, a job she shares with her wealthy husband. Wow, what a strong pair! Gertz has worked on so many great projects that it's hard to just pick one. Some of them are still standing, The Neighbors and The Lost Boys. She's already done so much at age 54. Gertz doesn't have to worry about how she looks because she has $3 billion for anything she wants. Goldie Hawn, age 75. Keeping everything in check to age with style, we're not lying when we say that Goldie Hawn looks just as good now that she's 75 years old as she did when she was younger. She first came to people's attention on Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In on NBC. Hawn won both an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award for her role in Cactus Flower in 1969. This put her forever on the radar. The things that make Hawn so beautiful haven't been secrets, they're just well-known facts. Lumity says that some of the things she does every day are working out, drinking green juice, eating carefully, and meditation. Late in 2020, Hawn played Mrs. Claus again in the Christmas Chronicles 2. Jennifer Grey, age 60. It's now 60 instead of 40. One thing about Jennifer Grey that hasn't changed between the 2 pictures above is her smile. Dr. Young told CBS that the 60-year-old woman may have had a nose job that didn't go badly. She might not have been upset about paying a few $1,000s more for a good doctor. Grey became famous all over the world in 1986 when she played Janine Bueller on Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She became even more famous on Dirty Dancing and became a superstar when she won Dancing with the Stars at age 50. Grey and her longtime husband, Clark Gregg, have filed for divorce, so 2020 wasn't their best year. Anastasia Lena. Anastasia Lena, who used to be Miss Grand Ukraine, shows that beauty queens don't always have to wear high heels and fancy clothes to show what they can do. Why do we say this? In February 2022, she gave up her fancy crown and full face for battle boots and weapons to join her country's military and fight the Russian attack. Since Russia began to move closer to Ukraine, Lena has been writing on social media about how worried she is about her home country. She also said nice things about Vladimir Zelensky, the president of her country, calling him a strong leader. This beautiful star has given a new meaning to the phrase beauty with a heart. Maureen McCormick, age 64. A U-turn to make life better. A stranger would never be able to correctly guess Maureen McCormick's age. I find it hard to believe that the woman in this picture is 64 years old, but she is. McCormick's been in more than 85 movies and TV shows, but her most famous role was as Marcia Brady on The Brady Bunch. Some of her best years as an actor were in the 1970s and 1980s. Unfortunately, her struggles with sadness and drug abuse hurt her image. Her body makes her look good right now, so it looks like she's turned her life around. Heather Locklear, age 59. A Barbie in real life. Through the 80s, Heather Locklear was known for her part as Sammy Jo Carrington on the TV show Dynasty. After that, Melrose Place made her famous, and people still remember her for that role. You can see that Locklear looks great, which is even more impressive for someone who's 59 years old. As expected, Locklear's stunning good looks have led to reports that she's had plastic surgery. All that isn't true, but she does have the money to look like Barbie if she wants to. The good things about being an actor. Locklear hasn't been in any new movies or TV shows in a while. Let's hope we get to see her more often. Demi Moore, age 58. Say yes to magical facials. When Demi Moore was part of the Brat Pack, she was in movies like Blame It on Rio and St. Elmo's Fire, which make you feel like it was only yesterday. It's hard to choose just one of her most famous works because they were all so good. Moore is always stunning, even more so now that she's 58 years old and looks so fancy. She must be very pretty or she wouldn't have dated Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher. Moore's facialist seems to be the reason her skin doesn't look old. We guess that's also when having $200 million would be useful. Perrette, age 52. If fine wine became a person, Perrette is the perfect example of the phrase aging like fine wine. No one can deny how much she looks like her younger self now than she's 52 years old. It's almost like she hasn't aged at all. First for Women says that Perrette's beauty techniques aren't out there. We think that Perrette's great looks may have been due in part to her happiness, but also she says that she has beautiful genes. The NCIS star put an end to the reports about makeup business she owns in 2018, and that would have been a great business idea to go after. Lonnie Anderson, age 75. What a healthy way of life looks like. Lonnie Anderson still has beautiful, shiny blonde hair and a smile that makes you want to make out with her. But how does her face look so young? It turns out that she cares a lot about her health and regularly does running, weight training, and other types of exercise. Perrette says that she doesn't say no to much food, but only red meat. After getting her start as an actress in 1966 with a part in Nevada Smith, Anderson never thought she'd become famous. As you might expect, WKRP in Cincinnati made her famous. Anderson has been married 4 times in her 75 years. Barbara Walters, age 91. Beauty that lasts. Younger people may not know much about Barbara Walters, but many older people greatly admired her work on TV over 6 decades. While her list of jobs was very long, The Today Show, The View, and 2020 stood out as clear highlights. This picture shows Walters' face doesn't have many wrinkles on it, even though she's 91 years old now. She quit her job in 2014, so she may not do any more work. On top of that, she has severe dementia, which has made her unable to move from her bed. Erika Eleniak, age 53. Great job, and the face never looks old. Anyone who's seen the American action drama TV show Baywatch can speak to Erika Eleniak's playing skills as Shawnee McClain. She's famous for being a Playboy girl and model, but her real love is acting, and throughout her 40-year career, she's been in many big movies. In the 2010s, Eleniak had the most work with roles in movies and TV shows like Desperate Housewives, Holiday Spin, and CSI Miami. Everyone who's seen her over the years has thought she looks younger, and we can't help but wonder what she does to keep her face looking young.